What's good? It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. We back with the boxing clinic and more. One time for the one time. Got a few videos. I'm about to run off real quick. Various topics. This will be the only boxing video. As boxing winds down, we're gonna talk about some different things and get into the end of the year boxing awards, about a boxing clinic and more as well. But before we get into the awards, 2 fight of the year potential candidates right here. And when we do the awards, we're gonna do a fan vote as well, and then I'll give my opinion on it. So make sure you follow the boxing clinic and more on Facebook to vote. I think I might do it next week, but which one of these fights, between the two, was the better fight? And also, I've been trying to get back to this video comments as I can daily. It's tough because I do the Facebook thing and the YouTube things, and I use YT Studio on YouTube. So it doesn't tell me when you reply to my comment or, if you rebuttal. So don't feel like I'm slighting you. I'm just trying to work out the kinks on how to use that new app as well. It's a little bit more efficient than the notifications come through my phone and flooding me. All of them go through the app. But, which one was the more exciting fight? Which one was the fight of the year between these two? Of course, there's more candidates out here, but I think these are the two marquee fights. And the meaning of these fights were basically drastic. I mean, it was Anthony Joshua proving that he could retire a legend and rule over the heavyweight division. And it was, Triple G really fighting for his to be solidified as a real, true middleweight champion and future Hall of Famer by finally getting the marquee fight versus Canelo Alvarez. Now, we know one had a controversial draw, and the other one ended in a knockout. And I think people love the heavyweight division. If the heavyweight division is popping, boxing is popping. It's high octane. And people love the knockout. But people wanted the Canelo Triple G fight more. And it delivered as well. Well, nobody knocked down, but it was an action-packed fight. Of course, Golovkin was pushing the fight. Canelo was slip-dipping and driving in boxing and doing what you're supposed to do as a boxer. But Joshua handled business. He really did. He was supposed to, retire Klitschko. That's what he did. Now, he had a hiccup there where he stopped punching for a while. He got tired, but he fought through it and did what a true champion was supposed to do. Once a true champion, shows his heart and shows his dedication, and that big right uppercut he did on Klitschko, I think he solidified himself as being a real player, and he got the heavyweight division. You can say Klitschko was old, like I say, but at the end of the day, that's a better fight and a better win than whatever Deontay Wilder had in his career. And it was exciting. You had multiple knockdowns and then a knockout. I mean, what better way to end a fight? But you had a highly anticipated fight that went tit for tat. It was a strategic breakdown. Golovkin had to adjust to Canelo style, then Canelo had to adjust to Golovkin, then Golovkin had to adjust. It was a high IQ fight, and it wasn't the brawl that people thought it was going to be, because we know Canelo is a boxer puncher that's working on his defense, and I believe he did enough to win the fight. That's my opinion. People act like it was the biggest robbery in the world. At the end of the day, Triple G was supposed to, junk Canelo for good, scrap him for good. And it didn't happen. Canelo showed that this guy had big flaws and weaknesses in his game. And to me, he did enough to win the fight. If you're moving forward, people want to give you the fight. But if it's not effective aggression, I mean, come on. What's the name of boxing? It's to hit and get hit. And that's one thing a lot of guys forget. And Canelo hit and didn't get hit. And that's the name of boxing. And that's why I believe he won that fight for the most part. But, if I had to choose one, I would choose Wladimir Klitschko and Anthony Joshua. For one, we haven't had a heavyweight fight that lived up to the bill since 2000 between Vasily and Lennox Lewis. This fight lived up to the hype, exceeded the hype inside the ring, and it was a great fight. And I give Anthony Joshua full credit for getting that win. And you can't take anything away from that kid. And you had knockdowns, knockouts, you had a full stadium, you had a high electricity, and then you had heavyweight, which is the best division in boxing. Because when heavyweight is popping, I mean, it's most historically, it drives the most casual fans there. And would you rather be the heavyweight champion of the world, undisputed lineal champion, or would you rather be the middleweight, undisputed champion of the world? Now, heavyweight, everybody loves heavyweight. Now, middleweight is a prestigious, weight class as well, but it's nothing that trumps heavyweight. And we get a great heavyweight fight after 18 or 17 years not having one. I got to give it the cake. No disrespect to Canelo and Triple G, but let me know what y'all think. Which one was the better fight? What is your guys' fight of the year? Remember, follow us on the Boxing Clinic and more on Facebook. So we put those questions up, and you can get your vote in, and we can get a fan's vote for which is the fight of the year, the fighter of the year, and the best fight of the year, and all that other good stuff. But we gone.